Hello everyone, this is Ed Million, and today we will be talking about subordinate city mayors.
Oh my god! Wow!
In this video, I will be sharing with you who to choose as mayors, how I equip them, and also other things you might want to consider when building your mayor. So please watch until the very end. And please note that these builds are only applicable to T1 mounted traps like me, and this is also on a point of view of a free-to-play player. So, let's get started. You might be wondering, are mayors important? Yes, very important, as they will be your main source of debuffs, and debuffs is one of the most important parts of a T1 trap. This is how my debuffs looks like. And I am confident to say that my debuffs are above average as a free-to-play player and as a K38, because I invested a lot on this part of my keep. And if you didn't know, debuffs are capped at 50% of the enemy's attacking buffs. Example, the enemy have a range attack of 2500%, meaning you can only debuff 1250% of his range attack. Here is a better example. The enemy have a range attack of 2276%, and as I've shown earlier, I have a debuff of over 1400%. Since the debuff cap is 50% of the enemy's buffs, I can only debuff half of this, that is 1138%. You get it, right? Moving on, let's go and choose our subordinate city mayors. Our priority here is enemy range attack debuff. So, on choosing a mayor, make sure that the general have a special skill of enemy range attack reduction. The reason why we want enemy range attack reduction is because a T1 mounted trap have a troop disadvantage against ranged troops, and if we don't have enough debuffs, players with very high buffs can literally zero us in one hit. Now, I will be sharing with you the best choices of mayors for free-to-play players. The bottom on our list, Nordic Barbarian King. He got a really good enemy range attack reduction. However, he is only available right now on Mayor optional chest that can be obtained on Giant Wisdom Temple event. Number 6. Arminius. His debuffs are not that impressive, but he can be easily obtained on Tavern, making him the best filler. You can use him while waiting for a better option. Top 5. Zizga. He is probably the best mayor you can obtain for free. However, he can only be obtained on 2 specific events. Mayor optional chest on Giant's Wisdom Temple, and Braves in Shadow event. Number 4. Baldwin IV. One of the best debuff general, with a very high enemy range attack reduction, and can be easily obtained on Epic Historic General Scroll and Mayor optional chest. Top 3. Mark Antony. General with a very high enemy range attack reduction, with additional debuff on ground and mounted troop HP. You can get him on Epic Historic General Premium Scroll and Mayor optional chest. Second best mayor for free-to-play, Hojo Ujiyasu. A very great mayor with very high enemy range attack reduction, and with a decent amount of enemy mounted troop HP reduction, can be obtained on Epic Historic General Premium Scroll. And for the last one, my favorite, Andrew Jackson. A highly recommended mayor. His debuffs are not as great as the other generals mentioned earlier. However, I consider him as the best free-to-play mayor because of its availability. This guy can be found on Tavern, meaning you can easily get a lot of copies and easily ascend him. Moving forward, let's now discuss the equipments for your mayors. I will share 3 different equipment builds for your mayors. We will discuss them one by one. First build, full set of Akemi and Ide equipment. For this build, make sure to get the 6/6 set effect, because that 15% enemy attack reduction is a big deal. Now, here are the composition of the Akemi set. For the weapon, go with the axe or the spear. What I did on mine is half of my mayors have axe and half have spear. For the armor, Courageous Achium armor. For the boots, Courageous Akim boots. For the helmet, Courageous Akim helmet. For the leg armor, Fearless Akim leg armor. And for the ring, Courageous Akim ring. This is a very important piece. It has an enemy range attack reduction. Now for the second build, a full set of Parthian equipment. This is just an upgraded version of the full set of Achaemenid equipment. However, there is something I would like to tell you before you start upgrading any equipment. Before you upgrade, make sure you have enough materials and Forge Master certificate to upgrade all of 6 pieces of the equipment at the same time. Because what you are after here is the enemy troop attack reduction, which is very important on a T1 trap. For a free-to-play player, the materials might not be a problem, but the hard part is getting more Forge Master certificate. Here are 2 ways to get Forge Master certificate. One is the Viking challenge. Complete the hard or hell level to get Forge Master certificate. And second is the Gather Troops event. Complete specific number of tasks to get the rewards here, because these rewards have Alt Master certificate inside. And finally, for our third build, this is a mixed build with CIV gear and mainly focused of enemy range attack debuff. The difference of this build compared to the first 2 build is that leg armor consists of CIV gear, and the armor is Majestic Imperial armor. Since we are inserting a CIV gear, we won't be able to get the 6/6 set effect of the Parthian, so instead, we will further increase our enemy range attack debuff by adding Majestic Imperial armor. This armor have an enemy range debuff in it, making it a perfect choice. For the CIV equipment, I suggest go for Augustus leg armor. This one have a very good debuffs, and if you happen to get another piece of CIV gear, I suggest go for the Augustus crown. Not only that, the crown have good ground debuffs. You can also unlock the 2/6 set effect of the equipment. And for the last part of our video, a few additional tips. 1. Make sure to equip your mares with Spiritual Beast. These beasts have a good debuffs, and all forms of debuffs on a mare stacks up. Jormungandr and Siren are my favorite beast because they both have enemy range attack reduction. 2. Go to Subordinate City menu. Make sure to always check this so that your mares will fight when you are defending. What's the use of building your mares if you don't use them? Right. 3. If you have extra gems and runestone, try upgrading the second specialty of your mares. I know it's hard for a free-to-play to get a lot of runstones, so upgrade it up to purple should be more than enough. And last, if you have special skill books, like this one, put them on your mares, they will take effect. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something. Please click like and share this video. And also don't forget to subscribe. See you guys next time.